Folks, thanks for being here. Jason Paggio, President and CEO of the Asian Business Association Foundation. I want to give a shout out and a thanks to Friends House. We have the Chi family here and the Huang family. I think I saw Kevin here. Thank you for allowing us to use your space and your restaurant and for providing the jobs and great food to our community. I want to thank our Asian Business Association Foundation Board of Directors who support some of our most audacious and bold ideas and dreams. Thank you to the ABA Foundation Board for all your support. The sign team, Bennett PG Design, Visual Asylum, MCM Consulting, West Coast Civil, Kelsey Structural, MS Signs, Creative Builds, Dovetail Partners, Mizuda Traffic Consulting. Our major funders to help maintain the sign. As you know, these things just don't take care of themselves, and provide community activation around the district. We have the San Diego Foundation, the Lai Family Foundation, and East West Bank. Thank you. So this sign represents years of effort and collaboration from so many individuals, businesses, and community organizations. It's a project that has been a long time in the making, and tonight's lighting ceremony is a culmination of that hard work and dedication. This sign is more than just a landmark. It's a visible representation of our diverse and vibrant community. It symbolizes pride, identity, and the recognition of the cultural and economic contributions of the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander communities. Convoy was not initially intended to be the vibrant hub it is today. Many of you know what this community used to be like. It transformed through the entrepreneurial spirit, hard work, and determination of our community. What started as an industrial area is now a flourishing destination for business, food, and culture. And through determination and grit, the Convoy District is a crucial part of San Diego's economy, creating opportunities for small businesses and employing thousands of San Diegans. This district is a large part of the $5 billion economic impact that Asian and Pacific Islander-owned small businesses have in our region. As we light the sign today, let it be a beacon of continued growth and unity, not just for Convoy, but for all of San Diego. May it inspire other communities to come together and create spaces where diversity, culture, and economic opportunity can thrive. Thank you. Welcome to Convoy, and I'd like to next get to our mayor, Todd Gloria.
How about a huge round of applause for Jason Paggio and the Asian Business Association? Make us so proud. How cool is this, right? We're here in Convoy on a Monday night to do something truly, truly historic. And I want to put this in a little bit of context for everybody and kind of what you're a part of this evening. I think you all know that one of the charms of our city is that we are a city of villages. Distinct, vibrant neighborhoods that distinguish themselves often through iconic signs. Convoy has not always had that. In fairness, Convoy probably didn't always need one. It was a lot of, in my memory, industrial properties, car stereo joints, things like that. But through the contributions of our Asian Pacific Islander community, it has transformed substantially and now is something that is so cool. And I'm here tonight to let every San Diegan know that it is going to get even better going forward. Thanks to the contributions and efforts of Councilmember Kent Lee, as well as former Councilmember Chris Cate, we have a, we have worked together to establish an Asian heritage district here on Convoy. We updated the community plan for this community to say that not only the cool businesses that exist here, but there are going to be new housing people can afford in this community that's going to create the kind of vitality that is already here in large part, but is only going to get better. And so as we think about the 2,000 new homes, as well as the new parking districts, they're going to make it easier to get around Convoy. All of this is coming together, but on the front end of this, we want to establish a landmark that will make sure that people will always know how important this community is. And that's one of the things I want to, let me step back for a second. None of this happens without the concerted effort of a lot of folks. The Asian Business Association chief among them, the council members I just mentioned, certainly, but a lot of city staff. And as mayor, I would ask you to please help celebrate the city planning department, the transportation department, the engineering capital projects department, sustainability and mobility department, development services department, and the economic development department. We have a lot of these folks who are here. Would you give it up for our city staff who've helped make this possible? And in particular, I want to recognize Lisa Lind, who was the city planner who worked on the Kearny Mesa Community Plan update and has recently joined our Economic Development Department, and she helped to steer the vision of this gateway sign toward reality. Lisa, where are you at? Raise it up. Thank you, Lisa, for what you've done. So the context is this neighborhood is now joining the constellation of stars all around our city, from Little Italy to Gaslamp, North Park to Hillcrest, Kensington. Everyone wants these signs, and now Kearny Mesa has one of its own right here in the Convoy District. But I want to conclude with this bit of context. Forgive me if I'm a little emotional tonight. As Jason mentioned a moment ago, I'm the first person of API Heritage elected as mayor of this great city. When I think about my Filipino grandfather who came to this city in the first half of the last century, he did not have a welcome reception. And his life was so influenced by the racism and discrimination that he experienced that in my life I never saw my grandfather in anything other than a suit, because he felt the need to wear that suit to command the respect of other people in this city who did not see him as a man. Fast forward now, the contributions of the Asian Pacific, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community are being not only recognized, but celebrated right here on Convoy. And so that from now on, any little API kid who's coming down Convoy is going to see this landmark in the middle of this street and know that not only has our community helped make us America's finest city, but they are a part of this city and they are part of the future of this city and are asked to contribute to this. So there's a lot of context tonight, and I could not be prouder. To everyone who made this possible through your contributions, through your hard work, through your persistence over the years, you have done something historic, and I could not be prouder or more grateful. So thank you all for being here this evening. And now it gives me great pleasure to turn the podium over to another trailblazer who is doing incredible work at the County of San Diego. Would you put your hands together for County Supervisor Monica Montgomery Stepp.
Good evening, everyone. This is an exciting, exciting evening. I cannot wait until we count down from 10 and take our picture. I mean, I don't like pictures, but I want to see the sign light up. So, as was said, I'm Supervisor Monica Montgomery Stepp, representing District 4 of the County of San Diego, and now Convoy is in my district. So excited about that. First off, let me say thank you to our wonderful Mayor, Todd Gloria, for those of you who don't know, the mayor, I was going to call you Todd, the mayor took a chance on me. He was the first one to hire me into City Hall. So anyone that likes me, that's great. For those who don't like me, I say blame the mayor. And I also have to thank Jason Pagayao and the Asian Business Association for all of your advocacy, for bringing us here this evening. There is a lot that goes into having something like this in our communities, and so I want to say thank you, and thank you for the invitation. It's an honor for me to be here with you all this evening. To Bennett PG, thank you so much for inspiring us with your talent and for providing that and giving that into the entire region. Thank you. We met when you were at the Jacobs Center years ago, and I just want to say thank you for designing this sign that truly and elegantly represents the AAPI community. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be real quick, after all that talking I just did. I'm going to be real quick, but I'm so proud to be here because I feel like I'm a part of this, a small part. And as a city council member representing Southeastern San Diego, I was also the former chair of the budget committee. And I was there when we did that last push to secure funds for the sign's construction. And now at the County of San Diego, in a small way, we're supporting that as well with additional support. We know that investments like this sign and in this entire district instill pride in people, allowing community members to feel engaged with their newly beautified community. And we also know that this does not happen overnight. But ultimately, when residents are proud of our communities, we invest in their well-being, we feel safer, and we feel more connected. And so there's so much to this, so many layers. It's such an important evening, and I do believe that it's important for our communities to collaborate with local government and also for local governments to work together. And I'm honored to be able to do that, to cultivate cultural appreciation and preservation. It is our collective duty to seize opportunities that promote understanding, broaden perspectives, and enable cross-cultural learning experiences. So the City of San Diego, the County of San Diego, the Asian Business Association, and all that have been involved in our community, that's partly what the sign represents. It represents the fact that in spite of all of the noise around us, we're still able to work together. We're still able to appreciate one another and bring our full, authentic selves to our work. And so I'm thankful to be a part of that. I will be coming back over and over and visiting, and I know I'm family, so, don't deny me. Don't deny me. But thank you so much for having me. My heart is full, and I'm very overjoyed to even be a part. And now I'll turn it back over to Jason. Thank you so much.
And next, our very own council member representing this district, somebody who has been a strong ally of our community and somebody who actually used to serve on the board of the Asian Business Association as our treasurer, Councilmember Kent Lee.
Well, good evening, everyone. So first off, thank you to Supervisor Montgomery Stepp for your words and your support of the Convoy District, both as a former colleague on the City Council, but especially now in your capacity as our county supervisor. A special thanks to Mayor Gloria and your team for your work in bringing us to this important day of fruition for this project, which is actually really a continuation of a lot of the significant work that this mayor has delivered in support of the Convoy region in recent years. I want to thank the Asian Business Association, as well as the Asian Business Association Foundation, under the leadership of Jason Pagiao, for your decades of advocacy on behalf of over 30,000 AAPI businesses throughout our region. Businesses that you just shared have shown to deliver over $5 billion of economic impact across San Diego County. So as mentioned, I'm Kent Lee. I have the honor of serving as the council member representing the 6th District for the City of San Diego, which includes the Convoy District. And this is a day that I think we've been waiting for quite some time. It is a great day for the Convoy community, for the Council District 6, and for San Diego as a region. The sign tells the story that many of us have already known for a very long time. The Convoy Pan-Asian Cultural and Business Innovation District is here, and the sky is the limit. As a husband and a dad with 2 young kids, I'm going to admit that sometimes it can be a little bit hard just to remember what happened this morning, much less what happened a year ago. But I can vividly remember that 10 years ago, just this last weekend, many of us that were here right now were just down here on Convoy, launching the very first San Diego night market to over 15,000 attendees. And I know some of the folks who were part of that are all around. I was on the planning committee for that event, and I just remember that before, during, and even after its success, how so many of the individuals here today, and those all around the community, were long dreaming up what the future would be like for the Convoy District. And here we stand today, just a little more than a year from when we first unveiled this project to the public last June. And I think we can simply say that we're amazed by what the community can accomplish. And how fantastic it is that this sign was created by our very own Bennett Peggy. Bennett's been a longtime local Filipino-American and AAPI community leader. And like many of us, I think we've all seen and watched firsthand how this neighborhood, how the Convoy District has grown and prospered to become the vibrant cultural, culinary, and economic epicenter of San Diego's Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community. You'll notice that this neighborhood sign isn't like many others in San Diego. I think Bennett certainly said it a couple times. It's pointing straight to the sky, which symbolizes the aspirational dreams of the people who make Convoy special. It shows that everyone, that this community, our community, is always reaching for greater heights. Its vertical alignment is also unique and recognizes that throughout numerous Asian cultures, characters are written vertically. Each letter represents various cultural identities, and together they reflect the vast diaspora of API cultures, histories, and stories. And just as each generation has often built on top of each other to create a community that's celebrated for API entrepreneurship, hard work, and resilience, these letters all stack together to create something stronger than it could ever be by itself. The Convoy District is an American story. It's a story of immigrants making a new life, a story of refugees with unbreakable spirits, a story of family entrepreneurs who made something out of nothing, a story of a new generation now of chefs, restaurateurs, grocers, artists, business owners who are honoring the past, celebrating the present, but really dreaming of the future. Convoy District's story is one that places the Asian American and Pacific Islander community and our stories in the very heart of San Diego. And so this is ultimately a sign for the community, but it's also a sign of the times, because as Convoy has grown, so has our voice. And now Convoy represents, I think we all know, one of the most dynamic and culturally rich scenes in San Diego. And I think it's fair for many of us to say that we believe it can compete head-to-head with any other community throughout the country. But of course, this sign didn't just magically happen on its own. And I think I want to take a moment to acknowledge a colleague and a friend, former council member, the Honorable Chris Cate. His dedication and commitment to the Convoy Corridor is what has set us up for the success that we're celebrating tonight. Councilmember Cate secured $1 million to bring this sign to life. And thanks to him and the grassroots support of this community, that's why we're here tonight. So thank you. Together and throughout the years, we have collaborated to create a new vision for the future of this neighborhood. A vision that's going to bring, as the mayor said, new homes to the heart of Convoy and elevate what is already one of San Diego's most vibrant cultural destinations to a thriving hub that you can not only work, but you can dine, shop, and live in. And thanks to Councilmember Cate, thanks to Mayor Gloria, the Convoy Corridor is now officially recognized as the Convoy Pan-Asian Cultural and Business Innovation District, a destination that recognizes all of the amazing things happening here. I'm proud, in my role, to ensure that we carry on the legacy of that work and that the city continues to do its part. My colleagues and I, Councilmember Von Wilpert is joining us here tonight, we helped to secure an additional $500,000 in last year's city budget to help transform the Convoy Corridor into a walkable mixed-use community. Last December, we worked with the Convoy District Partnership to create a parking district that can help fund additional wayfinding signs, parking shuttles, and other amenities that will add to the vitality of the Convoy District and to enhance the visitor experience. And so once again, this sign serves as another major step forward in bringing this new vision to life. So thank you all for being here for this momentous occasion. Thank you for helping us celebrate another great win for this community that has always been one of San Diego's most iconic communities, that today gets a sign that matches what so many of us have always known, that Convoy is a true destination and a community that will continue to reach for the sky in the decades ahead. Most importantly, when you're done, make sure to go and eat, support a local business, make sure that you don't go home hungry. And with that, I'm going to invite the very person who made all of this possible, our former council member for the 6th District, the Honorable Chris Cate.
All right, I'm going to be brief because I'm going to lose it if I go too longer. First off, good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for being here. And I remember 10 years ago when I got elected, I was told specifically, don't screw it up. Convoy needs an advocate. We need someone who's going to do the work on behalf of Convoy. And I will tell you, Alan knows this. 10 years ago, we had a whiteboard in our office. On top of that whiteboard was a sign for the Convoy District. And to see it come to fruition really is something. A lot of hard work went into this. A lot of folks who you'll won't know their names, who worked behind the scenes to make sure that Convoy was always working hard. People knew about Convoy, that we were spreading the word of Convoy to those who really didn't know anything about it. Folks across the world who now know what Convoy is and come here specifically because we have so much to offer. And that was something that means so much to me, and I can't thank everybody who did so much work. My team, more than anything else, who worked incredibly hard to make this a reality. Jason, ABA, everybody. This is a huge, huge day for our community and something that I will never forget. So thank you so much for being here and celebrating. I lost it.
And if Chris wasn't already a glutton for punishment, he's now chair of the Convoy District Partnership. So you're never going to get to go away. You're always going to be supporting us. So thank you for always volunteering your time and supporting our community and really putting this vision together. So with that, folks, we're going to give some time for the press to set up in the middle here. We're going to have a PD close off the street.
3, 2, 1.